The advice that I'd have for a young attorney just starting out, coming out of law school, is to get involved in the ABA. Get involved in the Young Lawyers Forum that's available here. Attend the Young Lawyer events. Start meeting people across the country who do what you do, because there will be a situation that will come up where your boss has asked you to do something very complicated, and it may be easier to call one of your colleagues that you met through the ABA and say, what do you think of this, instead of going back to someone who might be a little intimidating. In addition, it gives you access to the tax court judges, it gives you access to government attorneys. It's just a fabulous way to get integrated into the tax bar.
They get to come in and really start utilizing their skills and really start getting connected very early in their careers. And so by the time they're 5, 10, 15 years out, they're already kind of head and shoulders above their colleagues. They know various people, not just within one state or within one region, throughout the country, and in some cases throughout the world. We've had meetings in Canada. And then their skills, their technical skills are enhanced. And so with their technical skills, they're able to sharpen those by working on comments and other activities that we have within the tax section that people can use.
I wish I had gotten involved in ABA earlier. I didn't realize how much one would learn and how much it would help in practice. And I think maybe for law students looking at it, it would be a great way to figure out. I mean, I know as a law student, I wasn't even sure I wanted to be a tax lawyer, much less what kind of a tax lawyer I wanted to be. And the more information you can get about what people actually really do in practice, the better it is. And I think that there's a lot of people who are really, open with sort of talking to you and giving their time and talking to you about their practice. And in addition, just by kind of going to some of these meetings, I think you get a sense about sort of what practice is like.
The ABA is a great place for young attorneys. I had a really good experience as a new sort of tax practitioner when I came. The partner at my firm brought me, and everyone was very welcoming and immediately wanted to give me, opportunities to be on panels and to write updates and to do all sorts of things within the committees. And I don't know, from my experience, my state bar, New York State Bar Association, has a really strong tax section, but it's just, there's a real difference between, the involvement you can have as a young attorney there versus here. And here things are a lot more open. And so I would recommend that law students, start coming. If they're interested in tax, you can come as a law student. I think there's it's kind of a special rate, and then also to try to come as much as possible.
I was always, as a young lawyer, interested in learning about an industry or interested in trying different things out. I think tax is a great way to get exposure to a wide range of issues. It's cross-disciplinary. I really like that part of tax law. I can work on a tax controversy matter. There's the administrative aspect of tax law. You can work on deals. If you only want to ever do mergers, you can work on mergers. You can find a law firm or an accounting firm or in-house setting where that's all you do. But if you actually wanted to do a range of different things, from general advice, counseling, to courtroom, you can get that too. Tax law has wonderful opportunities in government. People go in and out of government. I think that's that's a wonderful feature of tax law. Other practice areas have that as well, but tax law has it. And I've also really appreciated the collegiality in general of the tax bar.
If a law student is thinking about a career in tax law, they absolutely should be a member of the section. Number one, I think they can be a member for free. I don't think it costs them anything. Number two, once they're a member, they get the benefit of all of our electronic mail-outs. They get the benefit of all our materials. And number three, and most important, if they can afford it, and that might be problematic, but if they can afford it, they should take the opportunity to come to one of our meetings and meet people. I mean, we have a program for first meeting attendees. We have where they can meet senior members of the tax bar. We have a cocktail party. We have a dinner for them. We have all these things to help introduce them to people whose names they've probably heard if they want to be a tax lawyer. I mean, very important names. And, you know, in contacts like that, in the tax world, there's no substitute for contacts like that. There just isn't.
The sections helped me in my practice in several ways. Number one, networking. I've met a ton of great people, and it's really wonderful because if I have questions on something that I'm not very familiar with, I have a ton of people I can always call. Another thing is also in getting published. Since I've been with the section, I've had 5 articles published. I've had the opportunity to mentor younger attorneys as well and getting their articles published, and it's really a great feeling to help people and to help people get their name out there and being published, as well as keeping the Bar Association's publications going.